if there was no videos on anything, there was no advertisement for anything, then we wouldn't know about anything really.
Hey guys, welcome back to Gamers Bucket.
We're back once again for space trucking. What are we doing on this one, Dan? Are we doing more trades?
We've gone very podcasty, haven't we, on this series? So I think that's what we're going to continue to do. We're going to continue running these trade missions, and obviously you can have a look at the names of the stations that we're going to and what it is that we're buying and selling, and you can go and do that. Or there is a very nice website that we do use for our resources, and that is called EDDB.io. Type that into your web browser and you shall find a website that is better than God.
Over the years, like, gamers have been portrayed very negatively in the eyes of media, because like you get these stories where people go on a killing rampage, or like they kill their family or friend or whatever, and they blame it on video games.
Yes, I think that's like, I don't think we've actually got a reputation for that as like the games industry.
No, but like, it's all things like this have really portrayed gamers as, and just games in general, as being like a bit of a bad thing, and you know, it turns people into fucking crazy people, and like especially with games like Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that was like, that's the notorious one out of them all, isn't it? Because
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I mean, because Grand Theft Auto is fucking crazy for like the shit that you can do on it, where you can just beat the fuck out of pedestrians and run them over and blow them up with all these kind of different weapons. I mean, you get a bazooka for fuck's sake on it, and like you can pick up prostitutes and you can kill them and get your money back from them, and, or you know, it's fucking crazy. So you know, it's understandable that people are fucking, the kind of people that get outraged by this kind of stuff make the leap to blame these sort of games for turning people into violent characters. But
everybody's looking for somebody to blame, aren't you? That's that whole thing. Like, you know, they jump to the nearest conclusion to find something to blame, or something or someone to blame. And that thing at that point in time is video games, and it's stock. So like, that's what they always look for.
But that's what I mean. But like that's why he gave the copy of the game Undertale to the Pope, because I mean, have you played Undertale?
I haven't actually. No, I haven't played Undertale.
No, I haven't played it myself, but I actually watched the Game Grumps do it on Steam Train, and I know like everybody said, oh, you should really experience the game for yourself rather than watch videos, but you know, being a person in a very low-paid job, I can't really afford to go out and buy all these games that are currently trending. I mean,
it's very true.
It's very difficult for me to do that. I mean, the gaming computer that I have at the minute was my girlfriend bought it for me, and I'm currently paying her back for it in little installments, which, like, you know, I feel really shitty about doing, because I don't really like taking money from people at all. Like, I mean, I don't really like helping. I don't really like asking for help so much, really, because I think I'm just like quite a proud person at the end of the day. I mean, but to be fair, I don't think anybody wants to admit that, you know, you need to borrow money from someone.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it'd be like you asking your parents for money. I mean, you're an adult now, and you know, you don't really want to just go and ask your parents for a handout, considering like you're an adult, you should be providing for yourself. But like,
it's very true. But when you're in a relationship like that, it's kind of like, you know, you're in a kind of partnership, and like both
Yeah.
of your belongings belong to each other. Sometimes it doesn't quite feel that way. Like, it depends on the relationship, I suppose, doesn't it? But that's how I see a relationship. It's like, you know.
Well, like
what's mine is yours. It's like, you know, you share your life. You have to have those separate things. Obviously, you have to both still be yourselves as well as being in a relationship and in a couple. But it's sort of like, you know, what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours.
It's just sharing, Like, I mean, I absolutely love it to bits for doing it for me, because it's enabled me to be able to play the games that I want to play, and it's enabled me to do this. Which, I mean, if I was still using my crappy, like, 11-year-old laptop, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. I mean, it wouldn't even touch this game. It'd just completely kill it straight away. Not even in a dirty way, but like, it couldn't even run vanilla Minecraft properly on some of the lowest settings that you could put the game on. I mean, you'd have to turn the render distance right down, and you'd have to turn all the fancy lighting off, and you put all the settings to performance orientated, and it still would fucking run like a bag of shit. So, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do this without my girlfriend actually lend me the money to buy it. And I bought the computer second-hand. It was 230 quid, and for what it is, it was a fucking bargain, because it's got a pretty good graphics card in it, and pretty good memory and RAM and all the things that you kind of need, and it runs. I mean, I don't think I've run a game on it yet that it's actually struggled with. It runs most things on ultra or high at least. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty damn good bargain for what it is. But
it is quite a good little PC that you've got.
Yeah, and I forgot my original point, you know. I forgot what we were on about. I just kind of went off on a massive tangent.
You kind of need to accept my wing request.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not in your wing. What happened there?
No, you disconnected and came back in, didn't you?
Oh yeah, shit.
And you went off on one.
So, what are we buying from Tanaka Terminal, by the way?
Right, okay, you're selling your tea and you're buying medical diagnostic equipment.
Okay. That's under the technology at the bottom, isn't it? That's it. Yeah. But yeah, like, what was my original point?
Humanity?
Yeah. Undertale, that was it. I was going about why I couldn't buy Undertale, why I haven't played it. But yeah, like, I watch videos on it, so I know what it's about, I know how the game goes, so like, yeah, he gave him a copy of Undertale because Undertale is like, apparently one of the most fucking, it makes you feel like some of the most crazy feels ever. Like, it's, you can play through the game in two different ways. You can either go through it and not kill people, or you can go through it and slaughter everyone. So yeah, as I said, it gives you
choice between those two things. Then
and
is that
obviously
a good thing to give to the Pope?
Well, yeah, but if you get what I mean. But like, each playthrough, each way of playing it has its own alternate outcome.
So like the end result is always different.
Yeah, like the story of the game is basically humans and monsters used to live together until the monsters kind of got banished underground by humans, and they got sealed away into this underground layer. So like, humans could go through this barrier, but nothing could get back out again unless they had like oh shit, I've been disconnected again, for fuck's sake.
Son of a bitch.
Unless basically like they could get out if they had 7 human souls. Or was it 7 human souls, or so many monster souls, something like that. I can't exactly quite remember now. I'm explaining this really bad, but basically, if you go around the game and kill every monster that you come across, you gain their soul, and then you get the ability to leave the underground at the end of the game. But if you go through it, and you can basically just go through it and make friends with everyone.
Yeah, and then obviously you get a good outcome when you come out at the end.
Yeah, you get the good outcome, but like by doing the good outcome, you can still escape at the end of the game and get out of there. But it also means the monsters can come with you too and live above ground again. But basically, by playing it, either way you play it, but it's recommended that you do the peaceful run first.
Yeah.
And by doing that, you learn that all these creatures that they've put into the game, all these monsters, have their own like personality. They've done it so that every monster in the game has their own personality, and it's just really good how they've done it.
Have you jumped to me yet?
Yeah, I'm here. So yeah, but like basically what I'm getting at is the game shows like real open-mindedness. You need to go into it with an open mind and just experience. It is an experience. Like even watching the game, not playing it myself, was an experience.
Yeah.
Because as I said, I watched the game runners do it. I watched them do the peaceful run through first, and then they went back through and did the genocide run, it's called.
See, that's the thing, isn't it, really, as well, about like playthroughs and that kind of thing on YouTube. It gives you that chance if you can't afford the game, or maybe if you're thinking about buying the game but money's tight, so you don't really want to buy a game and think, well, this isn't really for me. So playthroughs give you that option to watch it first. Also, there was something on one of Leafy's videos where I can't remember what he was talking about now. He was talking about the whole thing that's going on with YouTube lately, with them like stopping monetization on videos and things. And people were saying, well, we use ad blocker. Most of us use ad blocker. 50% of us use ad blocker anyway.
Yeah.
And I did actually put some comments on there on the thing, because I was like, well, hang on a minute. Do you like coming to Leafy's channel and watching his videos? If the answer is yes, then why have you got ad blocker, and why are you turning ad blocker on Leafy's videos? Because the only reason he can make the videos that he makes is by getting the revenue from the ads. If he didn't have that money or the revenue from the ads, then he wouldn't have the time to make the games. Well, to make the videos of the games, because he would be at work. Because YouTube is his job, and that's the only reason he has time to make those videos that you enjoy watching so much. So why are you blocking ads when that's the only way that the person that you like watching is gaining any money or is able to make those videos that you like?
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, it is pretty shit. I mean, I haven't got any sort of ad blocker software going on. I don't even know
how to install one. I learned about it fairly recently, that there was an ad blocker. Apparently you can only get it if you're using Google Chrome. But
so where are we?
We're going to August Horizons, apparently. I don't know where that is. Do you know where that is?
No, not a clue. If you target where I'm targeting, there you go. No, I don't use an ad blocker. I use Windows, the Microsoft Edge thing anyway. But even if I did, I don't think I'd put it on, because I understand that, you know.
Ads are annoying sometimes, but most of the time, actually, the ads that pop up, I am actually interested in, because they're usually adverts.
They're usually tailored.
They're tailored to you. So usually they're adverts for films that I like or might want to go and see, or they're adverts for some kind of technology or something new that's coming out that I might be interested in. So most of the time, I actually like watching the adverts at the beginning anyway.
Yeah, like it's the same for me because I play guitar and because obviously I've looked up lots of videos relating to guitar equipment or how to play songs and stuff. That now my adverts are mostly tailored towards guitar equipment. So because of that, I've actually discovered some pretty cool equipment that I've gone on to like, buy or had bought for like a gift or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't mind watching the adverts. Or it is for films.
One of the only reasons that we know about anything that we know about is because of adverts. You wouldn't know that Facebook existed. You wouldn't know that the internet existed. You wouldn't know that anything existed without adverts. People talking to you about things that they've purchased is technically an advert. So the world revolves around adverts at the moment. Especially more so with the internet blowing up as much as it has done in the past few years. So gaming, multiplayer gaming, the YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, with all of these platforms blowing up, obviously adverts have become a massive thing lately. So that's the way that these people can manage to make the things that they make. Facebook, obviously the only way that they can make money is by putting adverts on Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you get an ad blocker, then Facebook isn't getting any money. So they don't have the money to develop Facebook or push Facebook any further. So if you using Facebook, why would you detriment Facebook in that way?
Yeah, I think as well, adverts are actually necessary just for the fact that word of mouth does not get things around very quickly. Nowhere near as much as it used to do anyway,
doesn't it? Word of mouth now is a lot more powerful than it was quite a few years ago, because obviously you've got things like Facebook and Twitter, so people share things on Facebook and Twitter.
But even then, if I told you about this game, for example,
which you did, but I already had
which I did, but
basically,
say that you didn't have it, and say that I told you about it and said, oh Dan, there's this really fucking cool space sim that I've been playing, I think you should come and play it with me, blah blah blah, usual stuff. And if you were like, alright then, I'll go check this video out, I'll go check this game out, and if you went to check it out and there was absolutely nothing about it, there was no adverts for it, there was no gameplay footage or anything like that, you'd have no idea if you'd actually want to buy this game or not.
Well, the only thing I'd have to go on is your recommendation, wouldn't it?
So if you then just went off my recommendation and it was really shit, you didn't like it, then you could be pretty miffed off that you spent 30-40 odd quid on a game that is you don't like. I suppose for Steam games is a little bit of a bad example, because you can actually get refunds from Steam as well.
You can also obviously there's videos on Steam of the game usually before you buy it.
But that's
sneak preview what the game is.
That's actually adverts though, isn't it? That's what I mean. If there was no adverts, then we wouldn't really know anything about it.
We wouldn't know that Steam existed, to be honest, would we?
Well, no, because that actually got around by little videos, and it just grew from there. But if there was no videos on anything, there was no advertisement for anything, then we wouldn't know about anything really. And
apart from what our friends knew and their friends knew, which
and even
goes back to olden days.
And even then, if there was no adverts, that also includes written things. It includes flyers, articles and newspapers and magazines. It includes all sorts of stuff.
Twitter basically is a big advertisement system. Every tweet is technically an advert for that person that's tweeted that tweet. So tweeted that tweet. Tweet that tweet.
But if there was no form of advertisement, if people hate adverts that much, they have to realise that if there was no form of advertisement, we wouldn't know about nothing. We wouldn't know about films that we like to watch, we wouldn't know about music that we like, we wouldn't Well, I suppose we would in a way, because like for music anyway, like if you already listen to a band and you were really a fan, then you would go out and find out that they've got some new kind of album coming out anyway, just by sticking to their sort of forums and stuff.
Yeah, but how would you have known to go and watch that band in the first place?
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like, if we got rid of advertisement now, you know, people can obviously still go and look out for the things that they already like musicians and such. But
where would they look? Because there'd be no adverts anyway.
Yeah, true. But like,
the only place they could go and look is go and talk to people and say, hi, do you know of any bands or whatever? And they might go, well, no, because I haven't seen any adverts because there aren't.
Yeah, but like, without adverts, we wouldn't know about anything that we like to do. I mean, you wouldn't know about, like, for example, recently Suicide Squad. That's one of the most recent films that come out, isn't it? And people are raving about it.
I haven't seen that yet, but I do really want to watch it.
Yeah, you see, like, I've not really got much of an interest in watching it myself. That's purely just because I don't really watch a lot of films anyway.
Well, when I went to buy Legion in game, the guy who was actually behind the counter was a really nice guy. Actually, I had a bit of a chat with him, and yeah, he was saying that don't listen to the reviews and stuff. It's actually a really good film. I was talking about the Warcraft film. He was saying he was meaning to go and see it, but he never actually did. I was saying, don't like listen to the reviews, because like, you know, you can only make a decision on a film when you watch it yourself. Other people have different interests. They don't know what you're gonna like, so by looking at reviews, you're not really getting anywhere. The only way you're gonna know if you're gonna maybe like a film is by watching the trailer for it, which is an advert.
But like with Suicide Squad, for example, like, if that wasn't advertised, no one would know about it. It would have been made. Well, they wouldn't have even like. Would it have been made? Because if there's no advertisement for it, which means nobody's going to know about it, so they're going to spend millions of dollars.
And plus the fact that the people that invest in films make most of their money from advertising revenue, so they wouldn't have the revenue to actually fund the making of films. So films wouldn't exist in this place.
Well, films would have a lot less budget, if any budget at all, and they'd quickly go out of business anyway, because they'd make like a multi-million-dollar film or whatever, and they'd go to the premiere and no one would be there to watch it, and so they'd make no money. They'd lose money. They'd completely lose money. So everything is, adverts are just completely detrimental to everything.
Detrimental's not the right word, is it?
Is it not? It's detrimental.
Detrimental's the opposite word of what.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is. Yeah, so instrumental. That's it. So yeah, people blocking adverts and complaining about adverts are detrimental to everything. That's what I mean. Adverts are.
By the way, guys, it is 20 to 12 at night for us at the moment, so that might be why we're picking the wrong words.
Yeah, probably.
Places.
Yeah, but the adverts are totally necessary for everything. We wouldn't have a lot of things if it weren't for advertising. It'd be very basic anyway. Humanity would be very basic. I don't think we'd have any of the sort of things that we enjoy nowadays.
Alright then. So, unfortunately, that's about all we have time for this episode.
Shit, though.
It is a bit shit, but if you liked this video, make sure to hit like in the button below, get inside that button, and hit that subscribe button if you want to be a Bucketeer too.
Yeah, and don't forget you can follow us on Twitter, and we've got the Facebook as well. You can't forget about the Facebook.
We have got that there Facebook.
Ooh, that there Facebook.
That there Facebook. Combine harvester.
Grand. I'll just hop on my tractor. So yeah, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Bye.
Do it. Shia LaBeouf.